This is Michael, and this is the microphone. First and foremost, I want to tell you I appreciate you taking time out your day to listen to what I have to say. My Instagram is Manor Mike 503. That's MANORMIKE 503. The Facebook is Michael Jacory. That's Michael JAKHOURY. Once again, appreciate you for taking time out your day to listen to what I have to say. I hope you enjoy the content, but most importantly, I hope you like, comment, and subscribe. With the most important thing being subscribe, and I definitely want your feedback. With that being said, have a great day, be blessed, and enjoy the show. I think Drake and Kendrick really kind of put people in a different mind frame. And when I say that, I'm talking about the recent sneak diss from Reggie Miller, aimed clearly towards LeBron James. Even though his name wasn't said, we can put two and two together, and we know who he's talking about. So after the Timberwolves lost against the Nuggets, I believe Anthony Edwards went to the podium or was being interviewed, and he said something to the effect that he takes full responsibility for the team losing. I think he said something about them being flat or not being ready, or not being motivated. So Reggie Miller praised him for taking the onus and taking responsibility for his team not being ready. And then Reggie Miller made these comments. There are certain players that have veteran status that are on people Mount Rushmores that are quick to deflect and blame. He's talking about LeBron James, obviously. And me personally, I think LeBron James has more fans outside of the NBA than he does inside the NBA. All the coaches that have been fired. I mean, remember David Blatt? David Blatt hasn't even been heard from since he stopped coaching the Cavaliers. 4 coaches with the Lakers. You get, even if you don't think he got Darvin Ham fired, he didn't help Darvin Ham keep his job. People inside the NBA have had enough of LeBron. They're really ready for him to retire. Even what Jokic said. Jokic said he would never take an Olympic spot from a younger guy. Also alluding to the fact that LeBron shouldn't be playing on the Olympic team. But we all know LeBron is chasing the living ghost. He's chasing Jordan's career. You'll never get that far. I mean, it's over with. A lot of people's stomach have soured on LeBron, his antics. I don't know him personally, and I don't want to use the narcissistic word because I've dealt with some. So I won't say that, but very egotistical. A lot of people are saying that the podcast he got with JJ Redick was nothing more than something to put JJ Redick in the limelight, test his IQ, his basketball IQ, basically giving him a live interview. Yeah, a lot of people are frustrated with LeBron. And for Reggie Miller to make those comments, I know a lot of people, especially the younger generation that didn't see Reggie Miller play, will try to discredit him and say he's not in LeBron's class, he's not in LeBron league. You don't have to be to give your opinion. And please don't sleep on the type of performer that Reggie Miller was. Somebody who, I patterned my game after as a young kid. Reggie Miller was a killer. Straight up. So just because he doesn't have a ring does not mean you should discredit his basketball opinion, because he played basketball at the highest level and was one of the greatest shooting guards of all time. Me personally, I'm going to take Reggie Miller over Clyde Drexler if we just talking the 90s era. Reggie Miller was straight. So yeah, for him to say that, and then the key words was on people's Mount Rushmore. Yeah, that was an indirect slug at LeBron James, clearly. So this is just a microcosm, I'm sure, of what a lot of people feel about LeBron James and his career. They're ready for him to retire, and now more than likely they'll bring in JJ Redick as the new head coach, and I think ultimately that will fail as well. And then even if you do bring in JJ Redick as the coach, LeBron doesn't have a lot of time left. So once LeBron retires, JJ Redick probably won't be the coach unless they just have some unbelievable amount of success. But Darvin Ham got him to the Western Conference. You didn't step up for Darvin Ham. You didn't endorse him. You didn't say this wasn't a coaching issue. This was just us as players. You didn't stand behind him. This man now no longer has a job. Who's to say if he'll ever get another opportunity in the NBA again? LeBron James completely dismissed his coach, like he's done with so many others. So I think what Reggie Miller's saying is just how people feel. People getting tired of LeBron. And out of LeBron fans, man, this is not about who's better out of Reggie Miller and LeBron. Take the glasses out for a second. This is one of the 50 greatest NBA players of all time making this assessment. And not only is he making this assessment, he commentates. He's still heavily involved in the game. It's not like Reggie Miller is, has disappeared and you rarely ever see him around basketball. He's front and center commentating the games. Great commentator, great basketball player, just giving his opinion. And I feel like more people inside the NBA feel like this about LeBron than outside. But there are a lot of people outside the NBA that feel the same way that Reggie Miller feels. So, kind of wish he would have said his name. But it's all good. We know who you're talking about.